Welcome, it's Anand here, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about meditation, and specifically a question that often someone who's starting out in meditation may say, well, what kind of meditation should I do? And how do I know that the meditation is working? Or how do I know if I'm clicking with the right meditation? So I'm going to chat a little bit with these about you and share some of my own experiences in meditation and how I've come along with these things. So I've been meditating very regularly for the last 11 years, and it's been something that I've been building up year on year. And for me now, I would meditate for an hour every morning, and sometimes throughout the day. And at the same time also try and bring mindfulness in everything I do. But first question, how do I know what meditation is right for me? So I can imagine you're doing a Google search and you're presented with thousands of options, or perhaps you'll go on an app that has a multitude of meditations available for you for stress, anxiety, calmness, sound meditations, visualizations, active meditations, sitting meditations, silence meditation. The list goes on. And that level of choice can feel quite bewildering. Even on one particular app you could go on will have tens of thousands, if not millions, of meditations. So the first kind of barrier I think more of us are facing nowadays in this age of so much information is we're getting overwhelmed by choice. And then it's like you're still looking and will I try this one or that one or the other? So I created a quiz to somewhat help distill down that noise. And you can get the link to that quiz. It's called What is Your Meditation Style? You can get that in the link tree below. If you decide to take that quiz, it'll give you 6 options. So there'll be like witnessing techniques. So these would be like your mindfulness, Vipassana, Zazen, where you're sitting silently. Then there's active expressive meditations. I resonate with active meditations. Specifically, I absolutely adore Osho active meditations, because they use the body first before going into silence, and they help silence my mind a bit. Then there's sensory meditation, so anything that uses your senses, sound, looking meditations, visualization, touch meditations and so forth. Then there's energy meditation, so anything that works on your chakras. These are the energy points in your body, or working with lightness and darkness, anything to do with the energy in the body. And then there's grounding meditations, ones that ground you. They ground and center your body. Kind of almost like, think of meditations where you're rooted into the earth. And then there's heart meditations. So they focus specifically on the heart. So those are 6 styles that I've kind of categorized to help reduce down the noise. So that's one way of finding out, well, what kind of meditation suits me. The other way that you can try is just experiment. Try a few different ones, randomly. Whatever you feel like your intuition pulls you towards, try those meditations. Then the question you might have is, well, how will I know if it clicks? And this is something I've identified recently. One of my favorite techniques is Osho chakra breathing. It's an hour long. And a good barometer to know when you click with the technique is how quickly the experience is. That 1 hour of doing Osho chakra breathing is like 5 minutes for me. I'm like, what? It's finished already? If you're getting that experience in a meditation, that's one technique that's working for you. One where you're really struggling and you're just not resonating and you're just going, I would always, encourage somebody to try a meditation at least twice before going, not for me. Ideally 3 times. And the reason being is the first time you're doing the meditation, your mind is kind of going, well, what's this about? And what are the instructions? And am I doing it properly? It literally is a first experience. So that can be often difficult to tell. However, I have had the experience of the first time I've done a meditation, something deep has happened inside of me. And I've heard this again and again from other people. And that's another way of knowing that this is a right technique. When you feel an instant connection, it's almost like a love connection. That's the right method for you too. In that moment, things change as your energy changes and as your experience in meditation changes. But when you get that, first time, that's a good technique for you. You might try another technique and you go, not sure. Try it for 3 days or 3 times. See what happens. If you're still like, not for me, then it's a no. So that's how you'll know, is the speed at which the meditation goes at when you're like, what? Finished already? The enjoyment level and the transformation level. And what I mean by transformation is when something clicks, something happens in your inner world. The reason I share meditations, and particularly Osho active meditations as well, and his meditations from the Book of Secrets, I actually did all 112. There's a link to a playlist up above. The reason I share them is that I have found that meditation really has deepened and enhanced my inner life. My inner world is much richer now. It's much more abundant. And when I use the word abundant, I don't mean I have a lot of money. It'd be nice. But I have a lot of enjoyment and beauty, peace, joy. And even when I get those experiences or feelings or sensations of sorrow, grief, anger, disappointment, I'm able to hold them by witnessing them, by saying, hello, I see you, I welcome you, you're here for now, Actually, sometimes I don't always say you're welcome, but you know what I'm saying? I can kind of hold it. And that's what meditation has brought for me by deepening my richer inner life. Another experience is that while you're meditating in a technique that clicks with you, that empty gnawing feeling, that sensation of, is this it? That restlessness, that eases. It sort of almost pauses for a period and you feel a connection to something, but there are no words for that connection to something. So I invite you to either take the quiz that I have shared in the link below. You can try a few techniques on various different apps. If you want a personalised meditation experience and for someone to guide you into this world or into this new world, or if you want to deepen your own existing experience, you can, book a free discovery call with me and we can use coaching and meditation together to create a personalised experience for you that can almost like fast track you finding which technique works for you, So book a call if you feel called to, or try the quiz. Or you can try any of those 112 meditation techniques that I shared. I shared them during COVID, and there's 112 of them from the Book of Secrets. There will be a technique that will work for you. I did it on my phone for Facebook Live at the time, and then copied them over to YouTube. They're not the best quality sound-wise, but they are authentic and they are from the heart. So until next time, thanks for listening, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.